What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Zachary Muir Show. Hope you're having an amazing Thursday, and let's get this started. So to start off today, we're going to talk about bacon. You know, the stuff from pigs that almost everybody loves. The news of a supposed shortage began circulating after it was reported that the frozen reserves of pork bellies, the stuff that most bacon is made from, fell to 17.8 million pounds in December. The lowest point in that month since 1957. Now don't freak out, there is plenty of pork to go around. Today's pig farmers are setting historic records by producing more pigs than ever. Rich Dean, the president of the Ohio Pork Council, told the Ohio County Journal, and yet our reserves are still low. But Chris Young, executive director of the American Association of Meat Processors, told Time that it only takes 6 months to raise a pig to processing, so farmers can catch up quickly. We are aware of reserve levels, however we are not concerned. Young was quoted as saying, "We don't see America's love of bacon going away anytime soon. The industry will not run out and farmers will respond in time to take advantage." The dip in the reserves has caused the price of pork bellies to jump 20%. So while bacon won't be in short supply, it will be costing a little bit more. But even if the price of bacon does rise a bit, people will still pay it. I love the taste of bacon. I will pay whatever it costs to get some. I'll even go to the deli to get fresh bacon. So don't be worried, there won't be a bacon shortage. It may eventually cost a bit more, but who cares? Buy bacon. If you don't like bacon, don't buy bacon. But that's my opinion. I want to know yours. What's the best way to eat bacon? Mine's a good old BLT or candy. Let me know what yours is in the comments below. And if you don't eat bacon, you're crazy. And we're going to talk about tradition because today is Groundhog's Day. And up here in Canada, we've been given the all clear and can expect spring 6 weeks early. Now the groundhog in the States named Puxswanny Phil seen his shadow and therefore they can expect 6 more weeks of winter. I bring this up because I think some of the traditions we do today are stupid. I can appreciate people wanting to celebrate stuff or have a good day off or whatever, but at least give it some kind of purpose. Not taking winter advice from a rodent. We are relying on a rodent to tell us if the weather is going to be bad or good, and his way of doing it is if he sees or he doesn't see his shadow. How about next year we whip pineapples at cars till there's enough juice to tell if there's going to be a good harvest for farmers or not. And the way we can tell is all the pulp or lack thereof in the juice. Now if that made sense, seek help. If it didn't, good, that's my point. We're taking weather advice from a rodent and going around saying the weather's going to be good because it said so. We have meteorologists, we have people who study weather. I don't know, maybe ask them? And I'm not saying all traditions are bad. I'm just saying, why are we continuing this one? Just because we've been doing something doesn't mean we should continue to be doing that thing. But what do you guys think? Should we be taking weather advice from a rodent? Or do the logical thing and just ask the people that study weather what the weather's going to be? Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. In our final bit of news, we're going to talk about Milo Yiannopoulos and UC Berkeley. Milo was asked to speak at the campus by the college Republicans about cultural appropriation, but was cancelled due to protesting and riots caused by the people not wanting Milo to speak. University police said a group of around 1,500 people toppled light posts, started fires, and hurled objects at officers before the event. As the violence escalated Wednesday night, police placed the campus on lockdown and ordered students to shelter in place and demonstrators to immediately leave the area. The university and its police department had placed dozens of additional police officers on duty and attempted to use various methods of crowd control to no avail. It was simply impossible to maintain order given the level of threat, disruption, and violence, the administration said in a statement. His scheduled visit exposes the difficulty that Berkeley, like many colleges across the country, are facing in having to balance their commitment to freedom of expression and diversity and tolerance. Students and faculty members both wanted the event to be cancelled. And in response, the University Chancellor Nicholas Dirks said it would be unconstitutional to quash the event based on anything Yiannopoulos might say. Only the Berkeley College Republicans, a student club which invited the agitator, could call it off. Mr. Yiannopoulos is not the first of his ilk to speak at Berkeley, and he will not be the last, Dirk's statement said. In our view, Mr. Yiannopoulos is a troll and a provocateur who uses odious behavior in part to entertain, but to also deflect any serious engagement with ideas. Since then, Milo has released a video saying his statement on what went down and how he feels about it. He goes on to say that he feels sorry for the state of the education system when students would rather protest than hear a different idea. And I agree with him. And I'm not supporting hate speech, but I'm supporting the right to say it. If people want to say that stuff, let them. Then we'll know who they are and we can judge them from then. And there's always going to be people with different viewpoints than you. Just because you think your ideas or beliefs are right doesn't mean others aren't and shouldn't be heard. Just because they may offend you or you don't like them. Now, it would be a different story if he was actually saying to go out and commit murder or do completely horrible acts. But he's not. He's just expressing his own ideas and the way he thinks. And that is no different than what I'm doing right now. People can disagree and still live normal lives. You just go on about it. And to all the rioters, why are you destroying your own stuff? Like, this is your community. Don't destroy your own things. You have to live there. And to the people who use violence just because you don't like their ideas, doesn't mean you get to use violence. And especially the guy who pepper sprayed the girl.
I'm looking to just make a statement by being here, and I think the protesters are doing the same. And props to them for the ones who are doing it non-violently, but I think that's a very rare thing indeed.
Are you surprised?
I hope you trip and hit your teeth. But I want to know what you guys think. Should they have let Milo speak even though he probably would have said something controversial? Or do you think it was a good thing that the event got cancelled? Let me know what you think in the comments below and why. So that'll be my show for today. I hope you all like it, and I'll see you tomorrow with a new one.
Please hang up and try again.